Okay, we're here in Lakeland, Florida, and looks like a routine removal from under a mobile home. I have to remove these blocks, of course, and crawl under here and see what's going on. Hopefully there's not any surprises under here. I don't think so. Alright, let's get started. Okay, this looks like where they're going in, and of course I'm going to have to cut that back, that cardboard / insulation. But I just wanted to document what this looks like before I start cutting into it. I don't think they're on that side where that's torn down, but that was already like that. Alright, let's start to cut that back. Okay, I've cut this back so far, you know, in the front, and they're not exactly in the front, they're a little bit back here. Look at all that. So I've got to cut back further and go underneath this bar. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge to do this because we're a little bit far back, but I guess the plus side of this is probably a fairly new colony and they don't have a ton of new comb, or it's all new comb. It's not an established colony where I'm going to be pulling out a bunch of messy honey and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I better start cutting further back. I'm not going to just try to vacuum them because comb is going to be in the way and all that kind of stuff, albeit new comb. All right. Okay, so let's check out how deep back they are. So this is a case where, thank God, they called before this colony could get too advanced. Too entrenched with a bunch of comb to cut out. So let's take a look. So you see they're not right there, but you can start to see them right there. And I had to go all the way back here. So I'm going to spray a little bit of repellent back there so they won't run, but I'm going to start vacuuming back there so they won't run back there with a queen and all that. That would be a big disaster, but look at this. That's a lot of bees, and they've just barely started building comb. Thank goodness this was stopped before it got all the way back there and even further. You know, usually on these mobile homes they build up toward the front, but they chose to go to the back. So I would much rather be back here deep, you know, vacuuming than cutting out a bunch of honeycomb and all that. This is just very minimal white virgin comb that's not even really an issue. And they are calm as can be. Wow. Amazing. That would have been a very big colony very soon. Woo! You know, as far as comb. Well, they're going to my backyard instead. All right. All right, I've got all the bees vacuumed out and that little bit of comb pulled out. So you can see all the way back there now, there's no bees, and I sprayed a little bit of repellent in here. I'm almost tempted to take these bees home in the vacuum cleaner, but I would leave too many behind that are flying around. So this is kind of a coin toss. But I don't think they're gonna want to come back in here right now after I'm spraying all this in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump them in my hive, and I don't know. Again, it's a kind of a coin toss how I'm gonna do that. But here they are in the vacuum. So yeah, again, there's too many flying around. I can't just bring this batch home and leave these behind. It's gonna create a mess or leave a mess. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump them in my hive and try to control them that way, and then pick them up later. Let's see if I can see the queen as I go. Look how calm they are. This is crazy. I see the queen. The queen actually went in. I saw the queen actually crawl in. Hey, I think they dig my home, or the home I provided them. And let's see how good this repellent's working that I whipped up this morning, because I don't have the exact formula I need. Oh, but look at that, it's working. Look at that. They're not wanting to land back there. And they're just coming right here to the entrance and turning back around. So it looks like my gamble paid off. Especially since I saw the queen walk in there. All right. I think they'll stay put. And of course, I'll give them some homecoming gifts, you know, a little bit later. I don't have any with me right now. I strapped a little bit of their tiny comb in there just to give them something they can identify with. So yeah. Good deal. Okay, since I saw the queen crawl inside the hive, I don't want them to pull anything funny on me and leave. So what I'm gonna do is get my wheel and turn it from the main entrance to where anything can get in and out, including queens and drones, which I don't even see any drones in here. It shouldn't matter. But I'm gonna close it to where the queen cannot get out. See, workers can get in and out of those slots, but the queen cannot. So I'm closing that up, and I'm going to put the lid on, and then all these bees will be attracted to the scent of the queen in that entrance, and then all these ones flying right now will end up in my hive this evening. So there you go. All right, I'll be back a little bit later, well, towards nightfall to pick them up. See, if I would have tried to just vacuum them and run home, it would have been a disaster with all these bees still flying. And then I would have to come back anyway and round them up and wherever they landed with the vacuum cleaner or whatever. So no, I think this was the correct option, especially since I saw the queen in there. They'll get the memo. See, still no desire to go back there and land.